And sometimes really meaningful moments do make beautiful photos. And that's, weddings are often this moment that like you're capturing an important moment and also you happen to be dressed up nice. But a lot of the most important, meaningful things are things that you can't even necessarily capture on it's just much harder to capture and share. But that's where I want to like focus this year on coming back to doing those every day or cherishing those things, doing those. Well, I was actually just talking to my sister the other night about like how much I enjoy raising slightly nerdy children. And I was telling her like, people ask, like, oh, what was your kid's first word? When did they first walk? I couldn't tell you any, I don't remember any of that, but I cherish the first moment. Like I cherish the first moment that both of my kids, that I caught them staying up in bed reading with a flashlight, thinking that they were like really pulling something over on me. And that's something like you can't take a great photo of it. You can't, but those are moments that like, because that was so meaningful to me as a kid. Like that's something that developmental thing. A few weeks ago, Evan for the first time caught me. He was like reading along with me and he caught me faking what I was like I wasn't reading what was actually written in the book, and he caught me on it. And like, as a person who loves to read, who's like trying to raise kids who love to read, that was such a, but you can't take a picture of that. Like that's not, and sometimes it's easy because it's not valued by everybody else. I can lose sight of the fact that it doesn't have to matter to everyone else for these little ordinary things that actually really matter to me.
Yeah, and Christmas Eve, they opened up their Christmas Eve gifts, and they were so geeked about the books they got. They were, so, and I was like, this is real. I mean, they act like they got a toy. Sophia was so excited about the new series of books that she got, and then the next day I was telling them like, I'm really excited. You guys are excited about books. I said I didn't have that experience. She goes, what? You weren't excited about books? I'm like, no, it's a different experience. So I'm so grateful that is a part of their life, that they're excited about reading and getting books for Christmas versus all the other things. And the funny thing is, the other stuff they get, they'll play with it for a day or two, but they're reading books every night. And I appreciate that. So that's just what I want to talk about, just doing the ordinary well, and what inspires you to think of that. And I think just sharing this with other people, I think is powerful, because it hopefully helps other people. And we didn't get the moment that we shared that, but we have a lot of ordinary moments in our family, and I really enjoy them.
Yeah, me too.